Hi guys, thank you so much for joining my channel. My name is Devina and I have a reading for a Taurus. So if you have Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising in your birth chart, there may be a message, and if you don't and that hadn't caught your attention, there still may be a message for you from the cards. So let's just see what we got here today, Taurus. To me, this is about when I look at the cards, it seems like it's about some change, and what I'm doing now is I'm doing a 7-card spread with clarifiers, and it's about your current challenge and the decision you need to make in order to get the outcome. So let's look at that for a minute. Let's see if this is your reading. Remember, these are general, so take what applies and leave what doesn't. It shows me that their personal challenge, we got the King of Cups and Journey. Now, the King of Cups represents a water sign. It could be a person in your life, a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But if it's not that, then what it could be is the energy of the King is currently a challenge right now for you, in that you aren't in your calm, power. The King of Cups is someone who can give you advice, wisdom, and he's in charge. He's in tune with his emotions. He's balanced in his emotions, on a bright side. Now, because it's a challenge, it may be something where we just need to look at ourselves and ask questions such as, am I balancing with my emotions, or am I repressing my emotions? It seems to be a big thing for some people, is they don't want to show emotions because they think it's a sign of weakness. We all know that's not true. Extremes, there's always the extreme, and then there's the holding back. I don't know where you would fall into that category. But as far as a personal challenge right now, you're feeling stuck. You're not able to move forward. It may be due to the lockdown. The Journey card is a block right now. It's coming in as a personal challenge. So I don't know if you're having a challenge moving away from this King of Cups, who's a water sign, or it's just this represents that you're blocked and that you're not able to do something at this time as far as travel is concerned. Relationship challenge, I got this card. This one came out behind the King of Cups. It's the 10 of Cups, which is emotional fulfillment and family life. So if you're having some challenges in your family life, it's got the wedding card. Now, it doesn't have to represent our actual literal wedding. Now, as a relationship challenge, maybe you're not involved in a relationship and you've got things such as, long-term commitment as a wedding thing on your mind, and you want your emotional fulfillment within a relationship. Now, remember, people can't give us what we don't already have, and if we're not happy emotionally, if we're blocked, they're not going to be able to fix us. We have to do that for ourselves. That's just, for somebody. It may not apply to everyone here. We got, as far as what's holding you back, a bunch of cards came out. And it's interesting how they fell out. But anyways, the first card was the Devil, which the Devil signifies bondage to something. It means we're not in our power. If it doesn't represent a Capricorn holding you back, then it represents that perhaps there's some addictions, some behaviors that aren't healthy that we're indulging in. It could be simple. It could be something like a video game addiction. We spend too many hours a day, social media addiction. It could be, porn. It could be anything. Whatever it is that's not good for us, it's holding us back. It could even be a thought pattern or codependent behavior, which means you're not stepping into your power. And that might be something to look at. And then you got this holding back, 4 of Cups. No matter what is in front of him, he's still in the past. He's still looking at what didn't work out. And he's got some negative, I think he's got some negative self-programming going on. I feel like that, and maybe friends, because this pleasure seekers, when I actually, these 2 cards came out, and then this is my clarifier. So Pleasure seekers is about when you get around people. Are they good for you? Are your friends good for you? Are they rambunctious? Are they drunkards? Are they people who just want to drink, do drugs, and they don't have a care in the world? Are these your people you are surrounding yourself with? You know, those are important questions that we can ask ourselves when this is what's holding us back comes out in the cards. I'm reading the cards, okay? Oh, I dropped it. Excuse me. All right. Okay, I got it. Yeah, the pleasure seekers is about, you know, be careful in groups. Maybe your friends are just a little bit too rowdy and they indulge in behaviors that aren't good, and it's not helping you. If you're around those kind of people right now, they're holding you back. That's how I'm going to look at this card's combination. As far as what's motivating you, I feel like, okay, so seems like, I don't know that I got this in another reading, but I got haughtiness, and we'll look at that in a second because this is too much pride. High priestess, okay. The high priestess is in the archetype figure of somebody who is very in tune and wise and can see beyond what most people can see in front of them, right? Okay, so I was picking up that this is about getting back in tune with your passions, getting in tune with the part of you that maybe you forgot, finding a hidden treasure within yourself as a motivating factor in your life and what you need to do to find this emotional fulfillment. Because right now it's showing me that this is blocked in your relationships at this moment. And then the haughtiness, this is about, it's a warning card about too much pride. And as the position of motivating, you know, maybe you are motivated by beautiful things and so on. You're a Taurus, and Taurus loves earthly delights and sensual things. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. So I'm feeling that maybe you just need to, with this High Priestess card, the motivating thing is to find something that you forgot about that just made you inspired, and something you maybe even enjoy doing. I don't know if you're an artist or if you've ever just wanted to like learn guitar or sing or dance or perform, you know, whatever it is that motivates you or at one time did. Try to find those pieces of yourself within, looking within, and then see if you can get motivated by that. As far as what supports you, the first thing was the Knight of Pentacles. Hard work supports you. But this card also is something that people are very stable in the Knight of Pentacles energy. It's a usually like a situation. I mean, it could represent a person, but I feel like this represents a frame of mind. Like he works really hard and he's pretty stable. But as far as like supporting you, that's what I feel like this card's trying to tell you. And then of course with the thoughts card, this card is someone who's in their head and they have a lot to contemplate. Oh my gosh, I hope you can't hear the dogs. They've been barking. It's so noisy. I have the windows open because the weather is perfect, but the animals and the noise out there, oh, it's terrible. All right, so yeah, so the thoughts, you know, thinking supportive thoughts, maybe, you know, balanced thoughts, not spending too much time in your head going over scenarios of what might go wrong, or, you know, that kind of thing, I think is what we need to avoid, is to just get into a place where you tap back into your intuition and find the hidden gifts that you forgot you had. All right, so the things, okay, so this one is, what decision do I need to make based on the above, which would be the outcome, and we'll look at the outcome in a minute. But this is very serious. You got the Death card with the Knight of Wands. So this person needs to go on a journey. This Knight of Wands needs a new perspective. They need to venture out and make some changes in their life for positive results. But they can't do this until they end something. This is the Death card. It shows a demon with bat wings. And with this Death card, it's an ending. Like something's done. You've got to end something. It has to be ended before you can go on this new path into a different direction. So whatever that is, it could be even it could be a thought pattern. It could be a relationship with someone that's holding you back. Maybe it could be the you know, this is what's holding you back. You know, it could be this not being satisfied, just not seeing the lesson or the beauty in the lesson and moving away from it and just looking at the negative, being addicted to something, self-sabotage even, or just, you know, not taking action to ensure that you're, you know, stepping into your power, any kind of codependency, any of that, and then perhaps friends. So maybe what you have to do in this situation is end that, and then this new journey, this new pathway being presented here that wants you to step onto it so that you can do some good things in your life, something you're wanting to do anyways, maybe succeed somewhere that you haven't before. Now, as an outcome, you got this Ace of Wands, right? So that's how I know you got this page. He's looking at this path, right? But what you have to do is end something before you can get on this path and start this new beginning and the Ace of Wands energy. And I feel like if you're putting yourself out there looking for, you know, a new job or whatever it is, you're going to get correspondence. You got this as an outcome. So you will get a phone call or an email to a new job if that's something you are looking at. If that doesn't apply, this was the overall energy was Six of Swords, moving into a better place. So you might literally even be moving. So you're going to get a reply in the mail and it's bringing on a new beginning. I want to read you some keywords here. Let's just look at this a little bit further. Sorry, I don't know where this is in this book. I'm going out. Oh, well, darn. It doesn't want me to find it now, does it? All right, here we go. All right, so this is where you come up with a solution to a problem. It's a new beginning, create a vision, fresh start, and adventure, right? It's telling you to get on it with it, you know, be creative, love life rather than let it stagnate. And I feel like there might be some stagnation. I'm not sure, you would know, but if that's the case, it's time to let something end and then work on this, whatever this is, this new project. Now, I did get bottom of the deck Soldier. This is where somebody's feeling defensive or they're guarded. I don't know if perhaps you put in for, like, you're getting into, you know, going into the army or military. That could represent that too. And it could just be like a new job of some kind. I don't know. Take it if it applies. If not, don't take it. All right, so any more advice for the Taurus watching this video today? Great Spirit of the Universe. Any more messages? Let's see here. This is my Mermaid Dolphin Oracle deck. Whoa, you got synchronicity. Your prayers and questions are being answered by a synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase their flow. All right, let's look at that one for a minute. I'll show you the card. Dolphin energy. Look at that. Playful dolphins. All right. Okay. So you need to pay attention to chance meetings, information that just happened, you happen to get, and other synchronicities. By drawing this card, heaven calls your attention to the synchronicity and serendipity happening in your life. The more you notice these magical events, the more you'll occur for you. All right, so it's just saying pay attention to the signs and the synchronicities, and then you'll know what to do. If you've asked, well, what should I do? And you ask for a sign, pay attention to who shows up, pay attention to conversations and new ideas, and see what happens. So yeah, so I do hope that you are able to work through whatever it is that you need to, and to have the outcome of the new beginning soon enough. All right, so you have a wonderful day, and until we meet again, please like, share, subscribe, and you can hit the bell, and that'll give you notifications when I post new videos, Taurus. You have a wonderful day.